Hello, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This is Daily Denny Live. I'm Denny. I'm not gonna lie, I have not washed my hair yet. The Grammy Awards were last night. I'm like running on just a couple hours of sleep, but thankfully I brought in some lovely reinforcements to recap the Grammy Awards. We've got Katie Krause and Miss Sophie Schillaci. What a night. The Grammy Awards are one of my favorites for sure. Music's biggest night. We're gonna break down the things you guys didn't see on TV or maybe miss, but of course we gotta start with the fashion on the red carpet, because the fashion at the Grammys is next level. It's over the top.
100%.
Yeah.
And nobody makes an entrance like Lady Gaga.
Yes.
She showed up, you guys, in Armani Privé, and at first glance, it looks like a dress, but no, it is a lace black bodysuit with a massive skirt over it. And look at the size of that train. Reportedly, it took 3 people to carry that thing down the red carpet.
No doubt.
I am not surprised. If anyone's gonna do that, Gaga's gonna do it.
Yeah.
And look at the back of this dress, you guys. That's how huge the train is, and her hair. Like, that weave is just really
It's
laid
amazing.
flat.
And fun fact, once she got inside, she actually took off the skirt for part of the night, probably because it was a little bit too hard to move around in.
I love it because last year at the Grammys, she showed up at, for her Metallica performance, all rocker tee and studded. This was very glam for the Grammys, but also very Gaga. I loved it. What do you guys think? Of course, fashion is very subjective. We want to know what you guys think, so let us know in the comment section below. Tell us who your favorites were. Hopefully, we'll get to them right here in this iPad. But
Now, what I really love about the Grammys is that it's a place where people can be super bold with their fashion and take risks that you wouldn't see at any other award show. Another look that I loved was pink. She was also rocking Armani Privé, looking just incredible in this multicolored feather number. She posted about it on Instagram and said that she wore it because she's fun, and I have to agree. And what I love about Pink's sense of style is that she can rock menswear, she can rock super girly glam chic, she can rock feathers, a crazy look, and she always looks incredible. And then she did the complete opposite on stage for her performance. She wore just a plain white t-shirt and jeans, barefoot, just slayed the stage. So I love you, Pink.
That's what makes her one of the more exciting people to see on a red carpet, because you don't know what she's gonna step out in. Like, you're right. She went at the VMAs when she rocked that suit with the rest of her family. I'm like, yes, like that Marlene Dietrich look, you know? But then at the Grammys, total glam and amazing. I love that she did the opposite during her performance. You guys will notice that Gaga and Pink are both wearing white roses. They're among the many stars wearing white roses on the red carpet in solidarity with victims of sexual harassment. And in fact, we talked to Kelly Clarkson on the red carpet about the significance of the rose.
I think honestly, it probably, as far as entertainment-wise, it probably led with Kesha. Like, I remember years ago when that whole thing came out, and you know, I think it is something that happens not only in the music industry or with actors, like whatever, film industry, whatever it is. It happens everywhere, like with my friends who have normal jobs, like, and I think that's the whole reason. You know, it's not like we're trying to beat a dead horse. It's that you're trying to challenge people and keep it relevant and in constant in thought of like making sure that you're being a respectful human in your work environment, and also making sure that we're teaching our children to do better than we have done, you know?
You better preach, Kelly.
Preach, Kelly.
I just love her. Everything
so
she
true.
says.
But obviously the Time's Up movement has been very prevalent throughout award season, but we haven't seen so much talked about in the music industry, so it was kind of amazing to see that message of solidarity and
the unity.
The unity, really, and she's right. I remember these conversations really started with Kesha, you know, and of course it was her first appearance at the Grammys, and her emotional performance had a lot to do with what she's been going through.
It was a huge moment for Kesha, and what I kind of liked about the White Roses too was that they were all different. I know some people have criticized this because they felt like there wasn't a uniform look to it. Some people wore real flowers, some people wore pins, some people held roses. Not everybody had the exact same thing on their outfit. I kind of liked that.
I like that too, and it's very fitting for music because artistry is so different depending on the person, and I think to let everyone choose was special.
Kelly even said in that interview with E.T. that the white rose thing came after she figured out what she was going to wear, so she goes, I'll just hold it, you know? And so that's what she did. I mean, you can't blame it. It's the Grammys.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, moving on, guys. SZA. Sizzling SZA looked amazing in Versace. It's part of the spring 2017, fall, I want to say, fall 2017 collection. She almost looks ethereal in this silver, sparkly, sequined gown. There's slits in all the right places. There's tulle bell sleeves. What'd you guys make of it?
Best dressed.
I mean, honestly,
Yes.
when you are a Best New Artist nominee, when you've had a breakthrough year like SZA has, you got to show up to the Grammys to stun them, and that's exactly what she did. And you know, we actually talked to her on the carpet too, and she was just as excited as we are about her look. She was glowing. Watch her talk about and gush about this custom Versace number.
The secret, I guess, is that Donatella, thank you for seeing something in me. She just custom fit this dress, and I don't even know how I got the honor of wearing Versace couture, but
what's your favorite thing about it?
That it makes me look snatched.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, you look snatched, girl. You look good.
I love that she's like jumping around, dancing.
Kate, we see you. We know you agree with us. Kate loves SZA's look so much. I mean, that was so cute.
And she worked it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she
Definitely know what Donatella saw in her.
Oh, right? Exactly, yeah. And she brought her mom and grandma on the red carpet. I mean, what a moment for her. She didn't take home Best New Artist, but certainly Best Dressed.
Yes,
100%.
absolutely. Now, another glittering goddess, glowing goddess on the red carpet was Chrissy Teigen, showing off her baby bump in full force, wearing this silvery Yanina couture. Want to make sure I'm saying that right. Just looks so happy. I love that she said on Twitter that she likes being pregnant better than, you know, any other time in her life, and you can tell she's really enjoying it. I also loved that she posted on Instagram that she and John were home by 10:30 last night, so they left
They were
the show
dancing
early.
all night, so I feel like they danced themselves out.
Yeah.
I mean, at a certain point, you gotta call it. I was like, at a certain point, you gotta call it. Can you imagine like going to this thing sober? It's like Chrissy was ready to go eat.
Not
you know?
as fun. Yeah. And I don't blame her. John and Chrissy, of course, always bringing the couple's goals to the red carpet. Another couple bringing the goals, in my opinion, Maren Morris and Ryan Hurd, I thought looked so cute together. Ryan in a Bonobos tux and Maren in Julian McDonald and Lorraine Schwartz jewels. Maren really showing off some skin here. Working it.
She looks so
Those
good.
cutouts are all in the right places.
Yes, it's working for her. I mean, she's got such a cute little bod, too. She always looks so good. And they're actually getting married in 2 months, she told us.
Right, that's right.
So maybe she's sweating for the wedding.
You know
what's funny, too, is they also told us that when he proposed, she was in her sweats and, like, glasses, and then to see her all glammed up here, it's just...
Again, the Grammys, you get to bring that glitz and glamour. You know, both Maren and Chrissy rocked the shimmer. Chrissy, by the way, also revealed on Instagram, because she was showing off her gown, that she's having a baby boy. They're having a boy.
Congratulations!
Which is so exciting. But yeah, both Maren and Chrissy really turned it out with those looks. But gotta give it up to John and Ryan, too, for the dudes. Like, those suits were on point.
Yes,
the men deserved some applause.
Yo.
They brought
it to the
game.
Let's get into it a little bit. I want to start with from the ground up, because Thomas Rhett rocked some Gucci loafers that were so on point. You guys, he actually opted for no tie, but it's all about the shoe. Look at the shoe right there.
It's fur. They're furry.
And let me mind you, where's Thomas from? Like, this is a country star, and this guy's rocking a loafer like nobody's
he's from the
business.
South.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I don't need socks.
They must have been really comfortable too. Like, you're walking a lot, you're on your feet a lot. Smart.
That's exactly right. And like I mentioned, it was kind of funny that he opted for no tie. He opened his shirt, but everything's
And he had that lion on the collar too. Another fun detail.
A little more relaxed, but it was all about the details. So I had to give him a shout out. Also, it was a night of turtlenecks for the guys at the Grammys. Jay-Z among them. You know, Jay-Z and Beyonce have been hitting all the pre-Grammy parties. That's Jay-Z and Diddy right there. And they've been looking so stylish, and he saved this turtleneck for the Grammys, as did Diddy with this coat over it. I loved this look. It's like chic but relaxed.
It's very suave.
Yes, absolutely.
I like it too.
They're swagged out. I loved it. Also, another thing of the night for the guys was color. Sam Smith stepped out in a really interesting green Cerruti 1881 suit. There he is, also rocking a white rose. Look at him.
I mean, you guys, though, can we talk about the Christmas colors?
That's fair.
I don't love it.
You know, he has, his style choices have been very interesting lately.
Yeah.
He usually goes for the laid back, a little more casual look. You can tell with the shirt, with the crew neck shirt. I did love the double-breasted green suit though, but maybe like a white, like button up or something with it. I can see your point with that.
I think if you're gonna experiment, the Grammys are a great place to do that, and it is kind of fun. You have the navy, you have the maroon, and then you have the green. Yes, I get what you're saying, but I think it's fun.
Yeah, I'll never fault someone for trying something.
Yeah.
I think that's the great place to do it. I didn't love it, but you know, I'm sure plenty of other people did. And if I'm wrong, let me know.
No, listen, he definitely loved it, and he's having such a good time in it. In fact, he changed for the performance, changed back into it for the after parties. You guys, take a look at this shot of Sam Smith getting down with his boyfriend, Brandon Flynn, at Mark Ronson's after party at the Grammys. I mean, this boy's getting his life.
Guys, FYI, Denny's been very excited about this photo all morning.
I was like, okay, Sammy boy, you better get it.
Living his best life.
Oh, he's living his best life.
Absolutely.
You know who else is living their best life? Zayn Malik. He showed up in this pink Richard James suit, tailored so perfectly.
This is my best dressed man.
He looks so good, you guys.
Listen, someone in the office told me today that we're all gonna chip in and try and find me that suit. I'm
on board.
I need
will
it.
You do need it.
I mean,
you would look great in it, Denny.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Zayn. Man, you crushed that look. It was so good. Michaela over here saying she loved Maren's dress, loving all the sparkle on the carpet. Arnaldo loving Lana's look, says she looked amazing.
She looked like a Gucci goddess last night. She
is
had
a
that
Gucci
flowy
goddess.
cream-colored gown, the halo headpiece.
You know who else was a goddess? We gotta talk about Lorde.
Guys. Lorde, I think, was my best dressed female of the night. She showed up in Valentino, this fiery red dress. Look at that. It has the spaghetti straps, and then it's almost like cascading feathers all the way down. But what I also loved is the message that she pinned to the back of the dress. She shared it on Instagram, and it was her way to sort of show her support for the Me Too movement. And in a way, she was a little bit ostracized, I can speak today, by the Grammys.
It's early.
She was the only Best Album nominee not to be offered a solo performance.
Right.
So I think this was her way of speaking out. It was a poem by Jenny Holzer. And props to Lorde. She was still a good sport throughout the night.
I was gonna say, that explains why she was drinking in the
she
audience.
had matching flask. But she was also mingling with, there she is.
See, that's classy.
But she was still clapping for everyone. There's photos of her hanging out with Miley Cyrus and meeting Jay-Z.
Can I just say,
she made the best of it.
If I was nominated and in the Grammy audience and honestly not performing, I would bring a flask. Rihanna did it last year. Lorde did this year. She coordinated with her outfit. She knew what she was doing. She goes, this is a long night.
Yes.
I'm not performing, so.
Also interesting though, she did not walk the red carpet.
No.
At all.
She did not. So yeah, if you guys are wondering why she didn't perform, as Katie explained, you know, a source told ET that she was asked to actually perform as part of the Tom Petty tribute, but politely declined, and she was not offered a solo performance.
Asked to sing American Girl, by the way, which is very bizarre.
She's from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Strange fit.
I would have loved to see Lorde perform last night. I'm ready for Supercut to be a single. I think that would have been a fun moment.
Props to
her. Would have
her.
jazzed things up a little bit.
Props to her, because Melodrama was such a good album. She only scored one nomination, but it was for the big one.
Yeah.
At least she was recognized in that way. And to be the only female in that category, props to you, Lorde, for sure.
And you know what? I'm glad she showed up. There were so many nominees that didn't even show up. There were winners that didn't even show up. So you know what? Props to Lorde for showing up, having a good time, being a good sport, using her platform to send a message.
Yes.
Props to you, Lorde.
Someone else who was notably missing from the Grammys was Bieber. You have more on that.
Yeah, so Bieber was not part of the Despacito performance, even though it was up for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, all that good stuff. Louis Fonsi actually did tell us ahead of time that Bieber would not be a part of it, so we did have fair warning. So where was Bieber? He was in Santa Monica, hanging out by the pier, taking some pictures with fans.
Yeah.
Living life.
Yeah, so no real word why he declined, because Louis Fonsi also told us that yes, he did ask Bieber, of course, to be a part of the performance. It was such a huge moment. But he just wasn't feeling it, I guess. Take a look at what Louis told us at rehearsals.
Yeah, of course. Come on. Of course, we extended the invitation. He's part of the nomination, you know, and he helped the song grow even more, you know, and I'm so proud of the job that he did. I'm so proud that he decided to sing, you know, most of the song in Spanish, the chorus in Spanish. So we're very grateful. He's a good friend. He's a good guy. So, you know, hopefully we'll be able to celebrate together.
Listen, Louis, if you ever need a stand-in, I'm your guy. Bieber, I see you, Louis Fonsi, and I do have the same hairstyle. Like,
Look at Denny.
You guys really do.
look at that palm.
We need to make a side-by-side.
Despacito.
This is your new Halloween costume.
Oh, there we go.
You
I've
were
done
Bruno
Bruno.
Mars. Now Louis Fonsi.
You know what? Done. I just need my Bieber. All right, I just beat by Bieber.
I volunteer. You got 2 Biebers.
Yes.
Now, speaking of Bruno, of course, he was the big winner of the night, collecting 6 Grammy Awards, including Record, Album, and Song of the Year. It was a huge night for Bruno. You know, it was a huge night for him. Not such a good night for Jay-Z, who was shut out completely.
I was shocked by that, by the way.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Most nominated.
The most nominated, 8 nominations, went home with 0 Grammys.
Not a one.
Which might explain why, when Bruno walked up to accept Album of the Year, we spotted Beyonce standing but not clapping. We have a quick little clip of that right there. All right, so here's Bruno accepting Album of the Year. And in the back, that shadow you see is Beyonce. The shadow back there is Beyonce. Her husband just lost Album of the Year. I'm sure she was just tired or something, you know, or like didn't want to ruin her manicure, but she was not clapping. Could you imagine being Blue Ivy, though, by the way, who was also in the audience, seeing your parents lose Album of the Year back-to-back years? I would riot. I would riot. And in fact,
throw a tantrum.
And as we learned last night, Blue Ivy's running the show, you guys. If you missed this, watch Blue Ivy tell her dad, Jay-Z, and mother, Beyonce, to simmer down. I'm trying to listen.
Quiet, Mom.
Okay.
Stop, Mom.
I mean... We know who runs the Carter household, and it's Blue Ivy Carter. You might have missed it during the telecast, but she was trying to enjoy the show.
And during that moment, yes, Camila Cabello was up on stage speaking. It wasn't a musical performance or anything, but Blue just wanted to hear Camila speak.
Which I love. Also, fun fact, you guys, Beyonce was wearing $6.8 million worth of Lorraine Schwartz jewelry last night.
Just a small amount.
I mean, her earrings alone, I think, had 70 carats worth of diamonds in there.
Her neck must be hurting this morning because between the hat, the earrings, I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
By the way, her dress and her hat, it's all Nicholas Chabron, and it was her paying tribute to the Black Panthers 60s movement, which I love.
Yeah.
Moving on, though, there was another big moment for Blue Ivy. She got to hang with Alicia Keys.
No big
How
deal.
fun is that?
No
so
big
here's
deal.
a photo of Alicia. Look at Blue just showing off her little purse, and Alicia knows what's up. She's got to listen. Say what's up to Blue. I love Alicia, by the way. She's so awesome.
Yeah.
And I
So
think
good
this
with
moment is so
kids.
cute. I would love to be a fly on the wall and know what they were talking about.
It was a big night for celebrity kids,
Yes,
actually,
it was.
right?
Yes, it was. Pink's daughter, Willow, actually got to meet her idol, Rihanna, backstage.
This is so cute.
How cute is this? Pink actually posted on Instagram about how both she and Willow worship Riri, you know, as one does. And I guess this was a huge, huge moment for Willow, so very exciting for her.
I would have to imagine that both Pink and Beyonce get the cool mom cards.
Absolutely,
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Yes. I'm glad they're bringing Blue to this stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
same.
When are the twins going to show up? We're waiting for them.
That's a good question.
Well, we're wrapping up here, guys, but quickly, Eric, you said, oh my God, Lady Gaga's gown, the best dress of the night.
She looked amazing. She looked incredible.
Dominique loved Neo's blazer. He rocked like a really yellow, mustard yellow
Yes,
blazer,
great,
and it definitely stood out. We're actually going to be with Neo. I am going to be with Neo
Yes,
this week
that's right.
on Wednesday. We're going to be live, so make sure you guys tune into that. But yeah, no, I freaking love the Grammys. Highlights of the night.
Ooh, I really loved Kesha's performance with all the women. I mean, you had Cyndi Lauper, you had Camila Cabello up there. Just truly an empowering performance, and I got chills. I had some chills watching that.
I had chills, I had some tears. Kesha was definitely a highlight for me. On the other end of it, though, it was such a heavy night. I really loved seeing Rihanna perform and just have fun up there. Just genuinely, like, sticking out her tongue, making faces, having a great time.
The best time.
Yeah, so that was the fun moment for me that I really loved.
And Cardi B and Bruno.
I was going to
Cardi
say,
B and Bruno
speaking
was
of
always
fun, you
fun.
cannot deny the Cardi B Bruno
Can you do your
performance.
dance moves? I feel like you know them, right?
He's like,
How do you?
cut to the
how to do
wide.
it.
Cut to the wide. We need that one shot. There we go. And then they do the
can't
running
do
man.
it.
No,
I'm trying to.
can't do
All right,
it.
I gotta go practice
Sorry, guys.
that. But you guys, if you
didn't
missed,
teach us that.
we have plenty more coverage over at etonline.com, you guys, from all the performances, most talked about moments, things you didn't see on TV. So head over there right now, ET Online. And of course, tonight on Entertainment Tonight, we're taking you to the Grammy after party. So check your local listings. A lot of Grammy love today from ET, and a lot of love for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and share this video, and I'll be back tomorrow with another Daily Denny. Thank you guys for joining me today.
Thanks for having
Thanks for
us.
having
Can't wait to
us.
watch tomorrow.
That's right. All right, cheers, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.